Hey guys, have you ever stopped, really stopped, and taken inventory of everything you've actually done in your life? Not the things that went wrong and not the things you wish you had done differently, but the actual list of what you've built, navigated, survived, and figured out, often without anyone showing you how. Because as a Gen X woman myself, I can tell you that list is longer than you might think and more impressive than you've ever allowed yourself to believe. Today, we're going to go through that list together. And by the end of this video, I want you to see yourself the way the rest of us already do. Hi, I'm Cathy Bracken, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I appreciate each and every one of you taking time to drop by and hang out with me for a bit. Don't forget to subscribe, tap that notification bell, and give the video a thumbs up. Your support that way allows me to continue creating my unique brand of self-improvement content aimed at educating, empowering, and inspiring positive transformation in you, the viewer. Now, this is video 3 in the Gen X Woman series, and today we're doing something a little different. No frameworks, no deep dive psychology, just a genuine, honest celebration of what Gen X women have actually done and why that matters more right now than you might realize. Now, I want to walk you through what I call the Gen X Woman inventory, and I want you to actually check off what applies to you, either in your mind, in the comments, or in a journal, because I think you're going to surprise yourself. The first item on the inventory is you mastered multiple completely different worlds. Gen X women grew up analog and became digital, not because someone handed us a tutorial, but because we adapted. You and I learned to type on a typewriter in junior high or middle school, and then a word processor after college, and then a desktop, and then a laptop, and then a smartphone. We went from card catalogs at the library to Google, from paper maps to GPS, from landlines to video calls. Every single one of those transitions required learning, unlearning, and relearning, and you did it, all while raising your families, building careers, and running households. That, my dear, is no small thing. That's extraordinary adaptability, and most Gen X women have never once stopped to give themselves credit for it. Now, the second item is you've built careers without a roadmap. There was no LinkedIn when you started working, no personal branding, no career coaching industry designed for women. You figured it out, often in a workplace that was not designed for you, by rules you didn't write, against expectations you didn't set, and you showed up anyway. You got promoted anyway. You built something anyway, or you left and built your own thing, which took a different kind of courage entirely. The third item is you held multiple roles simultaneously for decades. You were daughter, mother, employee, caregiver, partner, wife, friend, professional. The research on this is clear. Women in the Gen X generation carried more simultaneous roles than any previous generation of women, and did it during a cultural movement that told them that they could have it all while offering them almost no structural support to do so. You carried it anyway. Not perfectly, none of us did, but you carried it. That is not a given. That is a demonstration of amazing character. The fourth item, you navigated change that would have broken a less resilient generation. Recessions, career upheavals, technology revolutions, health crisis, and personal losses. The women in this generation have navigated more category redefining change in one lifetime than most generations face across several. And here you are, watching a YouTube video, still curious, still growing, still investing in yourself, and that alone says everything. Now, before we keep going, if you've been watching this series and you want a practical way to take it off screen and into your own life, I have a free resource awaiting you. It's called the Gen X Woman Identity and Legacy Bundle, and it includes 2 tools, the Gen X Identity Audit and the Next Chapter Worksheet. Both are completely free. The link is in the description below. Now, here is why this inventory matters beyond feeling good for a few minutes. There is a pattern I have observed with myself, and I see consistently in other Gen X women, and it goes a little something like this. We minimize. We say things like, I just did what I had to do, or anyone would have done the same thing. We deflect. We deflect the credit that we have genuinely earned with one of the most well-practiced moves in the Gen X Woman playbook, the shrug. We literally just shrug things off. Now, to better reframe and correctly reply to this deflection, I say no. Not anyone would have done the same thing. The evidence is all around us. Not everyone adapts. Not everyone persists. Not everyone keeps showing up for themselves and for the people they love while navigating everything we've navigated. But you did. And allow me to share why this matters right now in this current chapter of your life. From right now and going forward, to thrive as your journey unfolds, it's going to require you to see your own capabilities clearly, not inflated, not diminished, just clearly and in a positive light. Because if you walk into the next 20 or 30 or 40 years of your life still shrugging things off about what you've built, you will underestimate what you are capable of building next. Granted, you'll not need to do a lot of building at this stage, but you might. We Gen Xers are not our parents 40, 50, or 60. We're living longer. We're more active. Many of us are still very ambitious, very youthful, and vivacious. This is our season to do life at our own pace, our own way, without apology and regret. And so I want to encourage you to take stock and inventory of your accomplishments, your victories, and your life lessons, and focus on doing something you haven't done before. Explore, experience, expand, and live in such a way that those watching will think, I want to be like her when I grow up. Now, the goal of today's video is not to make you feel good for 10 minutes, like I stated earlier. It's to give you an accurate picture of who you actually are. It lays the foundation for the next video when I explain why this season is actually your prime or best season. And yes, I know you thought your prime was in your 20s or 30s, but it wasn't. It's midlife and beyond. I'll replace the current perspective with a far more empowering one. So don't forget to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and give the video a thumbs up, and share with another woman who might need this encouragement and clarity. And don't forget to grab your free Gen X identity audit and the next chapter worksheet below. Thanks for watching, ladies. I'll see you in the next video. I'm Cathy Bracken. Stay encouraged and go ahead and celebrate your accomplishment checklist. Make today amazing and be well.